We good.
Sukama.
Dick.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, I'm just kind of loafing.
Hello?
We're here loafing around.
We're just loafing around with a Snorlax and socks.
Yep.
We're all wearing socks. Cool.
Fucking-
We're ready to go.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Myles wearing fancy socks.
Welcome to the podcast.
I'm Kris. That's Joseph.
Hi, I'm
Myles.
Myles. Hi.
My boxers are really uncomfortable right now, but I'm just
Wait.
going to deal with it.
Shouldn't it be Joseph, Kris Myles?
Yeah.
I'm Joseph.
I'm Kaleidoscope Boy.
Minecraft tips and tricks.
I'm just M.
M.
All right, so what have y'all been playing this week,
Nothing.
Kris?
I guess I can start.
Yeah, I'll end.
Okay.
I've been playing a little tiny bit of a game on my phone called
God of War.
Citrus 2.
Kingdom Rush Vengeance.
Called it.
It's a tower defense game with a little
It
animated.
looks really cool.
Play that! That's a better tower defense game.
It's got
They're
balloons
pointing
in
at
it.
Bloons Tower Defense.
Yes.
I don't want that game.
It's game of the year.
That's
No.
monkeys. I don't like monkeys.
Neither does my sister.
Monkeys are...
They throw poop at each other.
Yeah.
And she hates them because of it.
Yeah.
I think that's a perfectly good reason to hate something, but that's not... I don't hate them.
I mean,
for
I
it.
don't hate monkeys for
Humans also throw poop at each other.
If it were
so-
socially acceptable, I would fling poo at people.
I just think monkeys are played out.
Okay.
They got ruined for me.
Why? What?
I don't know, just
Planet of the Apes?
a lot of the... Just
Do you hate Jane Goodall? Is that
No.
what this is?
Who's
yeah,
that?
sure.
The monkey lady.
No, it's just the whole... Lol, so random. Monkeys.
This
That kind
started it.
Yeah, okay, then fuck that game.
This started it. This was the peak of monkey optimy.
It was Monkey Astartes.
This game is so optimized.
Yeah, there's 3D textures.
3D textures. Okay, so you're playing Kingdom Rush.
And then the only other thing I've been doing is just... I've put like 50 hours into God of War.
It's going to be your game of the year this year as well.
I've been playing it all over again. Well...
You've been playing it differently than you did last time.
I did. I have been. So, but the whole reason I wanted to play it again is A...
because every other game is shit and you're bored.
Sure. Well, and I just wanted to play something familiar and good.
Good. That's subjective.
Shit game.
But also, so they had added a New Game Plus feature last year.
Oh, so wait, do you have to play through the whole game and get New Game Plus?
Well, so
Or can you keep your save that you had already?
I didn't have a save.
Why did you delete the save?
Well, so last year...
Because of the bug.
There was an old bug.
Right.
So when I first finished the game and I got 100%, I was super jazzed in the game. I was like, fuck it, there's no New Game Plus. I'm just going to start a new file, not overwrite my old file. But I encountered a bug that was a known thing, or that became a known thing, that was if you have an existing save file, it kind of sequence breaks dialogue and such. So it'd be like... when you get Mimir's dead head on your belt and you're on the way to Freya to fix it, he'll talk while dead and stuff like that. Like, just people will say things out of order in the game. So I had to delete my old file to make things right. And so I, of course, didn't have that file. But I want to do New Game Plus because apparently it adds like whole new tiers of gear and enemy types and variants and behaviors and stuff.
I don't know what added stuff.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Can you play through it on my account so I can get New Game Plus?
When it gets down to, like, I don't know, like $30 or something, I'm going to buy it again, because I would like to
really
play
good.
through it again.
And so the way I've been playing it a little differently this time...
Okay.
So you can borrow mine.
The way I've been playing it a little differently this time is that anytime I encounter something that's like, oh, this is a little harder side thing, and I'm supposed to come back later with better gear, or I can just bump it down to easy now and blow it up, and go back to normal because you can switch it back up and down.
I thought you were playing on the hardest difficulty.
No, I just playing on normal.
Have you tried the hardest difficulty?
No, I don't care to.
This is not God of War.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this.
Yeah, because Skelly Boy from the Skelly Zone
Yeah.
will slap your back titties.
Yeah.
Slap you twice in the on your back titties.
Make you not.
But it's funny, by doing this, because I'd mentioned previously that there's that Valkyrie that you encounter.
early, like the 6th Valkyrie or something?
Yes, like the 5th or 6th Valkyrie you're intended to encounter, but it was the first one I encountered both times playing through, because I just burned my way through Muspelheim again, got to her, she kicked my ass on normal, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm supposed to come back later with better gear. Or, and I busted it down to easy, blew her up, and then it gave me upgrade materials to upgrade the Blades of Chaos.
Which you do not have.
Which, if this had been my first time playing the game, that would have been a massive spoiler. It's like, oh, I guess I get those. So, yeah, you're definitely not intended to be able to beat her then. I will say, this time playing through, I did beat the Queen of the Valkyries first try on normal mode even. So that was cool.
You got better at the game?
I got better. Also, I came at her with better gear this time. I grinded longer in the other areas.
So you're getting worse at the game.
Yeah, probably. I had better shit. I assembled the Infinity Gauntlet.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Is it actually really good? Because I think I was one stone away from it.
It's the only talisman that I know of that can slot in 3 gems. So that alone makes it worth having, because that's 3 slots for enhancement on your character. But then when you have 3 of the Infinity Stones, in quotes, because there's 6 enchantments in the game that you can slot onto your character that each correspond to like an Infinity Stone type thing. There's like power, mind, soul, so on and so forth. And if you put 3 of those on what they call the Shattered Gauntlet of Ages, its effect, which its normal effect is if you hold block and press circle, you create like a little void punch. But when you have the Infinity Stones in it, it like shoots like Thanos purple lasers out and blows everybody up. It's pretty cool.
I didn't know this was in the game.
Yeah,
Does it one-hit everything?
No.
Okay, good.
It one-hits some like minor enemies, for sure. And it does a decent amount of damage. It'll stagger
It
larger
shouldn't
enemies.
even kill the small
They should have a
enemies.
foam version that kills enemies.
Yeah, I grinded out the Muspelheim and the Niflheim areas as well.
That sounds so stupid.
I was doing it on...
You're so stupid.
Just to try and save time, I was doing it on easy for those areas, but it actually gives you less resources per run, so I was actually wasting my time playing on easy. Something collapsed outside.
Weird. Those are the kittens.
Yeah.
That's weird. I guess it makes sense that it gives you less resources.
Yeah, so I just bumped it back up to normal. It's like, oh yeah, I'm not having a problem with these actually.
So, and they haven't added, like, infinite dungeons that are randomized and stuff like that?
The closest thing to that is Niflheim, where it's a dungeon that's layout changes, or there's traps that connect each room, and the layout of the traps changes each run, and what enemies are in each room changes each run as well.
Okay, that's
So
something.
it's kind of...
And they need Diablo Rifts
Yeah, it'd be fun.
with a co-op thing.
But yeah, I just finished that game
We
again.
both play as Kratos. Fuck it. Just go crazy.
I just finished that
Four-player
game again
co-op.
this morning.
4 people rolling around as Kratos.
Actually, not even this morning. I was almost late grabbing you on the way here because I was wrapping up God of War.
Unbelievable. You almost forgot about me.
Almost forgot about you. But yeah, I'm looking forward to jumping into New Game Plus, and I want to see what's up with that.
I'm looking forward to playing that again when the PS5 launches.
So
and
that
it
it
works
runs.
on the PS5
It had-
at 60 FPS.
It had freaking better.
If it doesn't, I'm not getting a PlayStation.
You're asking too much. You know it won't.
I'm asking for them to just...
Do the bare minimum.
No, I know.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but it's too much.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's what won them this generation is doing the bare minimum.
Yeah. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
So imagine if they actually gave a shit and tried.
Right?
Imagine if all games ran at 60 frames per second.
That would be a good bare minimum.
But then there would be no...
Nothing to bitch about.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
still...
you'd be like, why aren't they 120 then?
Well, even then,
No,
like,
90.
Overwatch
It
at
would
60...
become 90.
Overwatch at 60 on console felt like shit to me. And Battlefield 4 at 60 was rough when it first launched. Actually,
Yes.
it wasn't...
Actually,
But
60.
Overwatch is bad, so...
Yes. I think we're all on that train
I've
now.
come around on that.
Yeah.
You know what? We've just spent so much time away from it, I just don't even care about it anymore.
Yeah.
Just fuck it, whatever. I'll just play Black Ops 4 instead. It's basically Overwatch.
It is. Yeah.
And
Yeah, with all the
Overwatch at
abilities
that.
popping off.
They
and
kill me in one hit, yeah.
It's Overwatch. Better uninstall that shit too.
Delete it.
I have uninstalled that, unfortunately.
Trash.
I'll put it on the hard drive.
Yeah, actually.
I'm buying that red dot thing that
Yes.
we talked about last.
So I was wrong. It's not. It doesn't change your center reticle to a red dot.
Changes
It's-
your red dot. Like, with
So the red dot you already have, you can buy a more dotty dot.
No, it adds like a mustache instead of a dot.
No, there is one that is just a dot. That's the one I was talking about last week. It adds a red
Doesn't
dot.
sound right.
It adds a red dot to the reflex sight or something like that.
No,
But it already has a red dot.
I don't accept
I-
that. It adds a second red dot to it. It's just off to the side. And your bullets also go there, too.
So isn't the one that it has by default? It's like a dot and then like a lined circle outside around it. It's
Yeah.
like a 2-layer dot.
That's for...
The one you can
not
like
for
the hollow
not
from
for the
Modern
reflex,
Warfare
that's
2.
a hollow. So.
Yeah.
because they're selling with just a red dot. Just a
dot.
And you said it was for $1?
yeah.
I'm still buying.
$1. Buy that for $1.
Buy that for
So it's probably like $2.25 for us because we're Canadians.
Ah!
$1 American, $78 Canadian.
Yeah. Ah, yeah.
Just fuck you. But yeah, that's all I've been playing. I haven't even booted up my PC this week.
What's a PC?
All right.
Yeah, you didn't play anything with me.
Well, no, you're probably too busy playing fucking Raft.
I didn't even bother.
I haven't played any Raft.
I didn't even bother asking.
Wow. Okay. What have you been playing, Myles?
No.
You can come to me when you're ready to play.
I've delved into a little bit of NHL. I was trying to make a thick female character in Soul Calibur. Got bored halfway through, turned it off.
You can only give them big boobs. You can't do anything else.
Yeah, no.
Well,
it says
you can kind of make thighs a bit.
Well, it says waist, right? And I tried the waist, the thighs, the legs, like to try and increase thickness of.
But there's no gluten enhancement.
The gluton.
There's no butt.
And the gluteus maximus did not increase.
It wasn't Maximus.
It did not maximize at all.
It was gluteus minimized.
So then I got bored, turned it off. I will play it someday. Maybe I won't even make a character then. I'll just
Maybe
play the
refund
story.
it.
There's nothing else to buy though. That's the
You're
problem.
not wrong. Anthem. A month.
Dude. I'm
Exactly a
I'm
month.
buying that on computer. I'll buy that with money.
Resident Evil's out soon.
That looks good. I'm gonna
Oh
try
wait,
the
because
demo
it
for
plays
half an
like
hour.
Rainbow. Six.
Resident Evil 6 style.
Resident Evil,
Kind of.
yes.
I don't think you're doing
Resident Evil 4.
But you can move and shoot.
Can I move and
Can you
shoot?
do that in 4?
I'm gonna buy the game. No,
Really?
Yeah.
and that was
I'm
one of
gonna
the
play
6 was
4.
the first one.
What?
Revelations. You can do it.
5 you couldn't either.
No.
Yeah, no, remember? Because we bitched about it. And the very first time we ever played 6, we were like, wait, you can move and shoot? What a crazy concept! Don't remember?
No. You can't.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's stupid.
Anyway,
But yeah, you should look into
all I
the...
remember is infinite rockets.
Well, actually, yeah, so
I wasn't gonna move anyways.
So Joe's actually downloading the demo for Resident Evil 2?
It
so...
is downloaded.
Okay, so we should boot
It
that
took
up
7
after...
days for no reason.
I wanna see it.
You boot it up on yours too. We get half an hour each. Until we hack
Yeah,
it.
they call it the one-shot demo. You get 30 minits to play it, total. Like,
I'll make a new Steam account to play it again.
Yeah,
I will play it again and again! Alright,
Play more Fire Horse Greek.
no, actually, I haven't.
no Escoids? Escoids Odyssey?
No.
Don't smile like that.
I've actually found myself playing. It's funny.
Wait,
Chris, it's funny that Chris says he's been playing a lot of a mobile game because I've also been playing a lot of.
Okay, I've played some of them.
I've been playing a ton of Dokkan Battle just because it's.
Miles is a competitive Dokkan Battle player.
I wouldn't say that. I'm semi-competitive.
I wouldn't say that, but I'd beat the fuck out of everybody.
No, it's hard, right? Because everything's random and stuff, so it's based on how much money you're willing to put into the game.
It's a mobile game.
I'm not happy to admit that I've probably put about $200 into it already.
How much money do you have to spend to be the baddest ass Boncho?
I don't even have the baddest ass ponchos, so. Well, I don't.
Okay, don't say that anymore.
It's okay, I repeated it. So yeah, no, I don't know, like I've made a really good, good guy team, and I've made a really good bad guy team. And now I'm just kind of grinding shit out right now. I'm waiting for the new Broly, the new Gogeta. Spoiler alert, if you didn't know that, he fuses. Watch the trailer, it shows it.
Idiots.
And the Goku and Vegeta. Frieza's also in the... Oh yeah, if you didn't know that, Frieza's also in it. Spoilers.
Spoiler.
It shows it in the trailer.
Idiots.
I'll wait for those new cards to come into Dokkan Battle, and then I'm collecting Dragon Stones right now, and then I'm going to just waste all my Dragon Stones trying to get Broly and Gogeta.
Fair.
So you say you have a villain and a hero team. Is Vegeta on both of them?
No.
Yes, actually.
Oh, shit.
One of the Vegetas is Majin Vegeta, so technically he's a bad guy.
Yep.
But or if you remember correctly, he's a bad guy for the right reason, because it's a power boost so he can be equal to Goku.
Yeah.
And then when he hits Goku...
He just wants his honorable duel.
Is Goku on both lists?
Goku...
No.
You don't have,
I
you
mean,
don't have
there's
Black
Goku Black,
Black
but-
Goku?
He's not evil.
He's not
Just
evil.
misunderstood.
Well, no, Zamasu's evil. Goku Black's not evil.
Zaibatsu.
Zaibatsu took
And
his body.
Goku's not evil because he's not black.
Okay. You can't say that.
Trunks did.
He's not wrong.
Look, if Trunks jumped off a bridge, would you?
Yeah,
Trunks jumped off a bridge?
Wait.
He's dead?
In this hypothetical scenario, can I fly like Trunks can?
No.
Okay, well then yes.
Then yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Short drop and a sudden stop. Shouldn't shop.
Short stop and a sudden stop.
Muffhusker.
Sudden chop. Don't say that.
I don't know. I guess other than that, I've played a little bit of NHL.
Dokkan Battle.
That's it.
Chelsea, son.
Son!
I haven't been playing a lot.
There's nothing to play.
I've been too busy watching Breaking Bad again. So.
That's fair.
That is a worthy endeavor.
It's fucking awesome. I forgot how awesome it was now that I know everything and I'm watching it again. I'm like, man, this is really badass.
That's good.
We just started season 3.
Yeah.
How about you, Joel?
I've been playing WoW.
Wow.
Alright, news.
Yeah.
Anything to report in
I played a bit of Destiny and it crashed in Trostland like twice in a row. So I uninstalled it in a fit of rage.
So we are not playing it?
We're not playing Destiny, no. No, I don't know what it is that's wrong. A lot of people are like, yeah, underclock your GPU, and I'm like, that defeats the purpose of my GPU. So, no.
I'm here to play it at maximum.
Yeah. Everybody's like, turn your settings down a little bit. I'm like, no.
Fix your game.
How about I don't?
Maybe don't let your game be shit, Bungo. Fucking slides. That's it.
You've been playing Raft.
I haven't played Raft.
You're always
That's
playing Raft. That's a lie.
I haven't played any Raft this week.
You're a Raft boy.
I'm bored of it.
Oh, I'm excited.
I played a bit of Astroneer. That game's really cool.
I want to try Subnautica.
I want that to have co-op. We can try the co-op mod for that.
Does it work? I thought it didn't work.
Good. You can download it.
So it kind of works.
It's got to be pretty good, right?
There are files.
Yeah. Files. Okay. Yeah, news. I'm done. Fuck me.
Oh, you gotta butter me up first.
Lather it all over.
He says as he strokes the belly of his Snorlax toy.
That wasn't his belly, man. That was his nether regions.
Oh, it's Nether Brothers.
I'm sorry, Snorlax. He consented.
Well, his hands are up. He's in the yay position.
Yay! Butter on things. He's not a bright fella.
He's a bright light in our lives.
He's not a smart feller. He's a fart smeller.
Butter on dangly bits.
Butter on dangly bits. Yay! I want a shirt that says that.
Butter on dangly bits, and then on the back it says yay.
Yeah, sure.
All right, news. First up, after a month of leaks and teases, a new Alien Isolation sequel has been announced.
That game is shit.
Called Blackout. So Alien Blackout, the sequel.
It's a battle royale!
Hold on. The only way it could be bad is if it's a mobile game, Chris.
It's a mobile game.
Oh my god!
Oh, shit!
And it also happens to be a Five Nights at Freddy's clone.
I'm just gonna go and say
amazing.
this. It's probably gonna be a better game than Alien Isolation was.
Doesn't matter,
If
still
they-
hilarious.
Yeah.
If they had given me a gun in that game... Oh, wait.
They did. And a flamethrower.
It just didn't work like a gun does. Yeah, we have about 20 hours of proof that game is shit on our channel. Go check it out. I don't know why people... Who are the people that love this game?
I don't know.
Probably people who played it solo listened to it.
And actually took it seriously.
Who can take that game seriously?
And probably played it on PC where it ran okay.
Okay, so
Played
it felt like
played
shit.
it on... What's the hardest
No, I
mode?
guarantee that the people were fine with it on console.
I guess even
What
in
was
its
the hardest
best
mode? It was like isolation mode or something
Probably.
like that.
Not even...
Turn on the mic on your on your controller and shit. Like,
immerse yourself.
I'm sure it could get really hard.
Yeah, but that's not good.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Because it's not good hard, it's dumb hard.
And that game is also like 6 hours longer than it should have been.
Yeah, how long did we
It was
play?
20
Like 20 hours? So should have been...
And I was running.
It
through
should have
some
been 6
spots.
hours.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 10
maybe
hour
8 or
game
10 at the
max.
most, yeah.
Holy fuck. Outlast was the perfect length for a horror game.
Yeah.
No.
3 hours. No, the people that are upset that this game is a mobile game, I get that completely. But the people that liked the first one, what the fuck? How? I want to know how somebody enjoyed that experience on a console.
Do you know how it could be better? Is if they they put in just like 1,000 enemies all over the place, just turn it into a war zone with this alien jumping around.
Oh, Alien Colonial Marines.
Bam.
Alien versus Predator.
Fixed it. Yo, that game is solid.
That
I
game
like
is
that game.
dope.
The one on the PS360?
Yeah.
Yeah, that game was
Yeah,
dope.
I played the Marine campaign in that.
I
and
didn't hate it. I didn't
like
hate it,
walk up like in front of a predator with a shotgun and just blow his face off.
Yeah.
Like that game
It was
is.
kind of fun.
It was really good.
And the multiplayer was
The multiplayer
insane,
was
actually.
amazing.
I might have that on PC.
Yeah,
Me too.
that game was fun.
You have it on PC.
Or
as
do
well.
I have Colonial Marine?
I have that on PC as well. We can play the co-op for that.
I don't have
Wait, Colonial Marines
Should
is
I
co-op?
Should I
Yeah.
buy Colonial Marine?
No!
I want to though. I still need to see this
$5.
walking animation.
Randy Pitchford doesn't deserve your money.
Pirate Bay. Buy it on the Pirate Bay.
Pirate Bay.
I condone pirating Randy Pitchford's games.
At least not even a human, right?
Yeah, I was talking to you about this earlier in the week. I can't remember what we were saying, but I was like, I'm at just the point now when it comes to shit that would normally infuriate me, I just find it hilarious.
I'm still angry about it.
So the whole Alien Isolation blackout thing, not that I would cared for
I'm
sequel.
angry that people cared about that.
Sure. It is absolutely stupid that they're putting that game out on phones, but it's hilarious that when I read the announcement stuff, I was like, of fucking course it is!
You know
it's 2019!
Do you know where it was announced?
Where?
At CES.
Oh, CES, that's right.
The computer game show for tech.
Oh.
Like the only thing that would have possibly been stupider than this is if like a company like, I don't know, Blizzard or something released one of their biggest games for phones only.
Yeah. And announced it at their community event that people have to pay hundreds of dollars to get into and are excitedly watching the stage for like the next installment of their thing. That would be hilarious if they did that and announced the game was for phones.
Guys, do you like killing demons?
With your family!
Yeah, we decided to make it a more family-friendly game.
Now it's on your motherfucking phones!
Wyatt just smashes the phone on stage and walks off.
People just get up and leave.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
I think that would have been like a more of a response, like a better response to Blizzard's antics, is if people had just gotten up and walked out. Like, booing doesn't fucking do anything. That just villainizes you against everybody. Like, they should have just walked the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. Or just silence.
Yeah. And there was some silence for a bit.
Yeah.
How could there not be?
Like, people... we don't need to talk about this for another half an hour, because I could go on. It was hilarious, but... Anyways.
Okay, Chris.
Aliens Colonial Isolation.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Some good news.
Battle Royale mode.
Battle Royale.
Some good news. NVIDIA has decided to start supporting some FreeSync monitors.
Ooh.
Some.
So the ones that pass their testing, I guess.
They've tested about 400 and 12 have passed. So the good thing about that is that means they're actually testing them.
Yeah, it's not just okay.
But that hopefully that leads to like a price drop in G-Sync monitors. Because I will say I hate V-Sync. It causes stuttering, and I hate
but
not
you swear by
V-Sync.
G-Sync.
G-Sync is amazing. Yeah, I don't want a 4K 144 hertz monitor. I want a 240 hertz 1440p monitor with G-Sync.
Yeah.
Because G-Sync up to 240... Because G-Sync only works up to the refresh rate of the monitor. So getting a 60 hertz G-Sync monitor is actually retarded, I think.
What about a 144 hertz monitor?
That's
G-Sync.
the way to go. Because anything up to 144 hertz, it's going to be G-Sync.
I'm glad I bought that.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, if prices of G-Sync monitors come down, or if I can find a decent FreeSync one that's certified, then I'll get in on that.
I'll buy one of those and then I'll swap with that one. Move it over.
And honest to God, like I've been using my other 144 hertz monitor for just like browsing the web and stuff, and it's just smoother. Everything just feels better on it. Like I go to the other one that's 60, and I'm like, that's where I put my Discord chat with Matt. Roasted.
What's he on about today?
He's gonna get a new mic and headphones, and I'm finally convinced him to not get them together because that's bad.
Hey, so it's a better setup like this.
Yeah, he's gonna get a pair of headphones and a mic.
Headphones and a mic.
Yeah.
Cool. Next story?
Yep.
So, after the whole Ellie controversy thing with Overwatch...
Ellie!
What we were talking about last week? With
not that Ellie. Okay.
The guy pretending to be a girl so that they could get on
No,
a team.
he was a girl.
Okay, cool.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
No, when you said Ellie and then Ellie, I was like, what was it last one?
The last one was controversy.
Sorry.
After all that bad press, and it turned out that apparently Blizzard knew that
Yes.
that this person was not who they said they were and did nothing about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Blizzard is mean.
So that's great. Also, after that, there was... I didn't read too much into it because it's not really a big part of the story. There was also a complaint filed against Blizzard, I guess a legal complaint, that they had like an employee that was forced out of the workplace due to racist and sexist work conditions. So that's cool. So they had that being levied against
their
them.
work conditions, and they were...
Like in their...
Were they creating a racist and...
So it was a Hispanic fellow, and I guess there was a female employee that was constantly degrading them based on their race. So...
Okay.
So that was cool. Anyway, that came out. So what was Blizzard's response to this? Soldier 76 is gay, guys. I choose to live my life as a gay man. They Kevin Spacey'd.
Kevin Spacey?
So I don't know if you heard about this, Myles. They put out a comic strip, like, just the other day.
Soldier 76 is gay?
Yeah.
Like, we already knew it, but...
I was going to say, there's some things on the internet that suggest otherwise. Just letting you know.
So the reaction was pretty much either, okay, who cares, or you're just trying to deflect, or the third response has been, oh yay, my Tumblr shipping fiction finally is
You can't ship on Tumblr anymore.
Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah.
So what's the point of this?
Yeah.
There's no more Tumblr. Why make any of your characters gay?
You know what? Here's how I look at it. A, who cares?
Yep.
B,
I don't care.
Yeah.
C, who gives a shit?
So
you still did the whole Ellie thing, guys. Why does this cover this up?
Like, it doesn't matter that he's gay. Who cares?
Because it's not actually in the game.
Like,
it has nothing to do with the game.
2, they're totally covering up everything. 3, whatever.
Yeah, this is just... I bet Blizzard has a handful of cards like this ready to play whenever a controversy.
Although it's funny because it didn't work. Pretty much universally, everybody was like, we know why you did it.
You can't deflect, guys.
And there's actually been... I've been honestly surprised to see reactions from people that are typically like left-wing, progressive, whatever, people going like... You're just using homosexuality as a shield. And
Good,
it's like,
because that's what they're
holy
doing.
shit, you actually even got those guys to not defend you. Wow, Blizzard.
You fucked up.
That's how you know you've really fucked up, is you have no allies even in the mentally insane.
Yeah, because that category of people tend to be like the second they're represented anywhere.
They're like, it's good!
But you're rarely actually represented. You're just a checkmark.
Yeah, you're tokenized and abused.
Yeah,
You should be upset.
Don't settle for that shit anymore, guys.
So yeah, I thought the whole thing was hilarious.
Not that you're watching our podcast.
That's very funny.
You also know that the only reason they chose Soldier 76 to be the one is because that would be like...
Because he's the gayest.
Yeah, we're gonna show all the...
McCree, oh my god!
Right? Dude, no way, no.
Because he's the gayest. Oh, McCree!
No.
But you know they only chose Soldiers because he's like the most, dude bro Call of Duty character in the game. So they're like, yeah, stick it to the toxic straight gamers. And everyone's like, no, we don't care. This is stupid.
Yeah, it's tough because I am a toxic straight gamer.
It's hilarious.
I don't want to line up with these people.
I mean, if you want to come at it from a different perspective, like there are definitely dudes in the military that are also gay and they're still badass.
Yep.
It doesn't just because you're gay doesn't mean you're badass.
Yeah, like being gay doesn't take away or add anything.
Yeah.
You're just fucking
unless you
gay.
use it as your entire identity.
Yes. Then,
then
you're probably a really boring person. You don't want to do.
You have no personality other than gay.
If you abuse it though, like you can
like a Blizzard has.
Yeah.
Like single mothers at Starbucks.
Oh god. Not this road again.
Did I ever show you that picture? This is gonna upset a whole other group of people. It was the
oh no.
I can't remember exactly how it went.
Yeah, it's probably best that you don't show me
I could probably find it.
It was pretty good. Oh no, it's just this woman holding like a thing. Like I'm a
single mother, goes to...
I deserve to be at the front of the line, yada, yada, yada. And it's like, oh, fuck off. Because you didn't choose to have the kid or anything, right?
I'm gonna find it. Here we go, I found it. So it's this picture of this very, basic white bitch making duck face.
Okay, for the record, we're all white, so we're allowed to say that.
Exactly. Speak for yourself. So she has a sign in front of her in the original picture that says, Mom should get a fast pass to the front of the line at coffee shops. Honey, you're 22 and slept 10 hours last night? Get to the back of the line. The corrected version on the right is Mom should wait in the line like everybody else. You're not special because you let somebody come inside you.
All right.
Pretty good. That was good.
All right. Blizzard, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah, Sony, you're retarded. Let's go.
Joe also sent me this the other day. I really like it. Just this noodly naked man under a shower. And it just says, "Why do be?"
If I can remember, I'll post it on the thing.
You won't.
I'll forget.
That's
So get ready for
Even
that.
if you remind me,
I
you'll
forgive
forget.
you. Jesus forgives you too.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Me and him are good friends.
Mm-hmm.
You subscribe to his Patreon?
What's his last name? Jesus.
H. Christ.
Wahlberg?
Wahlburger.
Christo.
Can I get a Wahlburger, please?
I want a Jesus Wahlberg.
Okay.
Does the burger come with a beard?
Is that a euphemism?
Sure. Okay, Chris, please.
Next story. The Division 2 has been cancelled on PC. And by cancelled...
Just Myles like, okay, but what's the real story?
Okay.
And by
You
can-
guys keep doing this?
and by cancelled, I mean it's not coming out on Steam anymore. It's
It's coming out on
the Epic Store exclusively.
That's the story I read. I
That was the
laughed,
one.
liked it on Twitter, and then retweeted
So it's
it.
hilarious. So I pretty much had the same reaction as I laughed. Mostly because the first reactions I was seeing to that in the comments was, well, if it's coming out on Epic, why would I buy it on, or not coming out on Steam and coming out on Epic, why would I not just buy it on Uplay instead? Cut out the middleman. It's like,
Yeah, because Uplay's been so good all of these years and it's such a better solution.
and also it's like, you realize that's exactly what Ubisoft wants, right?
Remember, like, 8 minutes ago before this happened when everybody still hated Uplay?
Yeah.
Like, you fucking idiots.
Yeah, Uplay, though. I'll just get it there. And I'll add the shortcut to Steam.
If anybody ever says, I'll buy it on Uplay, like, you are a problem.
Run the other way.
Yeah. Leave.
Nothing good comes.
Also, speaking of the Epic Games Store, they added first baby step of...
I'm okay with it coming out on
So you don't have to buy it.
the Epic Store. Well, no, if it was Steam and the Epic Store, sure. It's allowed. That's allowed to happen.
You
you
that
don't
would
get
be
to take it, though.
That would be competition if it was on both.
Yeah, but this is exclusivity, and that's... There should be no exclusivity on a platform where I can play all of the things.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, so
I understand.
God of War makes sense.
Put your own game on your platform.
Yeah.
Like if Valve puts out another Half-Life game.
If Valve wants to keep putting all their Fallouts on the Bethesda net, fucking go for it, idiots.
Yeah.
Did I say Valve?
Yeah.
God damn it.
does that... I mean, we were already kind of up in the air with Division 2, so does that mean we're definitely not getting it
No,
then?
absolutely not. Maybe for $20, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is the thing. Like, Doom coming to Bethesda net. I was going to say Valve net. Doom coming to Valve net only. I'll probably buy that game for $20 later, but I'm not giving them the full.
Okay, we don't know Doom definitely is. It probably is. It's Rage that's been announced as.
I thought Doom was as well.
It's just been taken as a.
Are we just that negative?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
It's
well, whatever.
hilarious.
Doom, Bethesda net only. I'll buy it when it's super cheap, but I'm not giving them full money day one. They can suck a dick.
I mean, in general, this year I'm not going to be doing that for most stuff. I need to really just. Wait
At this point, it's like
games go on sale so fast now.
Yeah,
that
I
there's
think
no reason.
Anthem's my big day one, and
Yeah.
then probably Sicario because I want the collector's edition.
Sekiro.
No, Sicario.
I'm
With Josh Brolin
I'm
And Emily
translating.
and Emily Blunt.
I'm translating for the podcast.
for the folks out there, for the folks at home.
I think I really want that game, too.
You think you're gonna buy NHL Day one this year?
See, I don't know, we've talked about this, because, 2 weeks later, it's on sale. Usually there's a used copy.
Yeah, because it'll be down to $50 for Black Friday.
At least
Yeah, it was $49.99 in Canada this year.
See,
it was as low as 30.
$39.
$49.
See, the problem is that, remember how we were talking about this, it might have been 3 or 4 podcasts ago, how the competitive gaming community is looking to have NHL 19, or the next game perhaps, reverted back to 18.
Yeah.
Because that's the way
They've
they
already
like
done
it.
that with their online.
Yeah.
If it goes back to it, I will not buy it. What they've made with NHL 19 is a good game, whether people are bitchy about it or not.
They'll just keep playing it.
Yeah.
I'll keep NHL 19 then. I don't care. I like it.
So Joe and I were actually talking maybe it was yesterday. That was how more and more companies seem to be throwing their hat in the ring with building streaming platforms for games, and we're both on the same page of no, thank you. That sounds awful. Like, I want to A, own my stuff, and B, like, the latency involved in that will never be good enough.
Yeah,
that's true.
So new games are effectively canceled after that. But we were also on the same page of, like, we have enough games in our respective libraries at this point that, like, if we
From now, like, assuming I played 8 hours a day until I was 80, I would not finish all the games that I have on
Yeah,
Steam. I
You
cannot
won't.
finish
I
them.
could.
Like-
I have enough games.
like, games could be
For-
canceled.
well,
Actually,
You have a lot of games.
Like, all new games could be canceled from now on, and I would be upset to a degree,
but, like...
but I could entertain myself no problem with what I actually
more
have.
than enough.
Me too.
Yeah. So, yeah. With, if y'all want to do your streaming thing, go for it.
But I'm out.
I'm out.
Yeah. Also, Epic with their thing. So what I was saying before is like maybe first step of like 50 they need to do to get their store actually up to snuff, including not buying exclusives for a start. That would be nice.
Fuck off.
They have added a refund policy now. It's pretty much identical to Steam's. It's within 14 days of purchase or less than 2 hours of gameplay, whichever comes first, I guess.
You still have to fill out, like, 1 million pages of bullshit for it?
I don't think so. It's just like an automated no questions asked. The reason they implemented it is like they were just getting flooded with manual requests. So
I would buy a game and refund it just to...
piss them off.
Yeah. Like, they can eat a dick.
They've also started to add regional currencies, which they didn't have before, so that's also a start. Although
all of our stuff was American dollar
Yeah.
dues instead of
although apparently in some situations and currencies and countries...
not quite even exchange.
Well, even if it is...
You should always round down,
So,
guys.
Epic has been, in some cases, passing on the cost of payment processors onto consumers. Like, every other service in the world will just eat that cost. Whether, like, Visa, MasterCard, whatever. Like,
Oh.
sometimes there is a percentage cost to using their... If it's under a certain dollar amount, sometimes that's the case as well. They'll charge you for it. But Epic has been charging people for that extra...
That'll have to be fixed.
That
seems like an oversight rather than something intentional.
So yeah, that's all I got on Epic.
Yeah, I also want to say, like, I don't hate Epic Games, and I don't hate the fact that they have their own platform for
Steam should have
launching
competition.
games. Yeah.
What they have isn't competition.
Yeah, the buying exclusive rights to games is stupid because Division had a fucking page on Steam. And
Like, if Epic bought Ubisoft,
Also-
that's a different story.
Yeah.
That's their game at that
I
point.
also had no plans to buy Division within the first year anyways.
Yeah.
Like, this,
Well, 'cause
this
it won't
barely
work,
affects me.
right?
But, like,
It'll be
if
buggy and
fucking
shit, so.
Sicario came out and it was exclusive to
Epic.
Epic, thank you.
You would buy it.
I'd be I'd be like, not gonna happen. Like, it's
You need some heckin' convincing.
yeah.
Like a 50% off.
And like,
sale.
I buy EA games on Origin because that's EA Games as Service, and I don't like the fact that I have to use it, but that's where they're putting their games, and that makes sense. It's their games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not buying Assassin's Creed on Origin.
You have the option to, though.
Yep.
And that's competition.
And I know for a fact, I know a handful of people that buy Assassin's Creed stuff through Uplay. Just like, what power to you. But it's
I
also
have to
available on Steam.
because it's on PlayStation, though. That's why I do it.
Oh, but you only buy the DLC through Uplay.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
I bought the packs through the Sony store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, on PC, because we have the
Right.
two different launchers, Steam and the Uplay store itself.
Right.
I know some people that buy...
I don't know, maybe the people buying it through Uplay are streets ahead. That's one less launcher you have to be running.
Yeah, maybe.
Uplay can suck it.
Yeah.
Fuck Ubisoft.
Yeah, I like...
Except for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it's a really good game.
Yeah, Ubisoft doesn't seem to do any kind of... in any of their games that I've seen, VAC, like Valve anti-cheat stuff.
Mhm.
So anything offline, you can run whatever cheats and trainers and hacks and shit that you want, which I think is amazing.
Wait, so could
You
I
should
just
be able to do that whenever
so
you want.
could I just run a cheat and like get all the cool DLC armors?
Not paid content.
Because that's all in the game already.
Yeah,
You're just unlocking
You
it.
probably could, but I wouldn't want to run it in an online
Yeah.
environment.
I just want to play Dawn of War 3 with fucking infinite resources.
Right.
Why can't I do that?
Does that have VAC?
We talked about... You were hesitant to
I don't know if it has VAC in it, but I know for a fact they just have, for whatever reason, the tightest asshole on their service.
Well, and why would they allow us to do that and play together? Right? Because does that mean we both have to launch it with the mods? Or
Probably.
can one person do it, mod it ahead of time, then everybody else joins? Right? Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
it would be unnecessarily hard, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's dumb. Yeah, all of these companies go out of their way to prevent modding
Unnecessarily hard.
and...
So I smell that over there.
Intense firepower.
From all the butter. Yay!
You ripped.
Next story. So as a prelude to a bigger story with Bungie,
Fuck.
the first thing is, I guess, in the latest episode of their DLC rollout. So they had they put out what's called, I think, the Black Armory. It's called, and it was like a week by week. They were doing like one new aspect of it per week. They put out the final part of it, but before anybody could access it,
People were getting kicked out of the Trotsland because it crashed.
no, there was a puzzle that needed to be solved, and the first person who solved it would unlock the DLC for everybody. The problem was that the puzzle was so fucking hard that after over a day of people bashing their heads against it, Bungie had to go in and turn off the puzzle and just give everybody the DLC they paid for because nobody was making any headway.
Wow.
So it's kind of a cool idea. I like the idea of, somebody... I think the same thing happened with the Forsaken raid, right? Where once the first team beat that raid, the world state changed for everybody. So that's kind of cool.
Well, also, that's really fucking interesting because every time developers have designed anything, and I constantly look back to Diablo 3, where they're like, yeah, we designed it so hard that we can't beat it. And then we made it harder. Because we know people are going to beat it faster than we can even comprehend them beating it.
And the community actually, like the hardest core Destiny players...
couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I wonder if there was no actual way to solve it. And this is just Bungie being
Maybe they just needed...
No one got it!
Maybe they needed an extra day to, squash some bugs.
Yeah.
Made an impossible puzzle that nobody could bypass. That would be genius.
Oh, Christ.
The actual big news, though, with Bungo is that...
all other games are going to be published exclusively on the Epic Store.
That could happen. That's probably going to happen. But Bungie has separated from Activision.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I also read that. Twitter is very informative this time.
Yeah. Twitter's pretty good.
They're going to retain the...
is one of my favorite video game companies.
They're really not. You
They're
hate
really bad.
Activision so much. Don't even say
They're publishing Sekiro.
Sicario.
Yeah. Shadows Die Dingus.
I don't think... Are you going to buy it?
Yeah. I want the collector's edition because it's steel case. I'll cancel my pre-order if there's no steel case.
Oh, wait, are you buying it for PlayStation?
No, God no.
There's a physical PC version.
Ooh.
Physical.
So voucher code in a box.
I want the deluxe edition for Anthem.
Why?
I don't know.
No, I don't buy that
I just
anymore.
said deluxe.
I said I want. I didn't say I have reason.
I remember when the
No,
they
he
launched.
always does this. There's a reason. He won't tell us until it opens.
They launched Andromeda, and it was like buy the normal game or buy the deluxe edition, and it's like $1 cheaper today. And I was like, oh, savings! And immediately bought the deluxe edition and proceeded to play the game through like 2 planets and never touch it again.
Yeah.
That's probably what Anthem's gonna be.
I beat that fucking game. Not Anthem. It's not Anthem.
Whoa, did you just break NDA?
What's break NDA?
So
Bungie's leaving Activision.
Yeah, so Bungie's leaving Activision. They're going to be retaining the Destiny license, actually.
What? They had to buy that.
Probably.
This is going to be shit now.
So, but
it actually makes sense now.
So every person out there seems to also forget the other half of this scenario. Is that Bungie was given $200 million.
$100 million.
$100 million.
From NetEase.
From NetEase.
Those are the guys making Diablo Immortal. So that's probably how Bungie was able to leave Activision, is with that investment from NetEase. So all the people...
Let's see if this goes up or down.
Yeah, so all the people cheering like, yay! Bungo is free of Activision's evil, now the game will be good and Bungie will do good things.
Welcome to China, bitch!
So you don't know what decisions were Bungie's versus Activision's as far as like the content rollout.
They could have just been blaming Activision.
Honestly, it was probably all just Activision doing everything. They just want fuck.
Yeah, they're done. Let's be real. Like, there's no Bungie there. Like, they've been dead for years.
And B, like, China's getting its fingers in now. It's over.
Yeah.
Bungie mobile game,
phone game.
Yeah.
Well, even like phone games and memes aside, like you look at China, like they love microtransactions.
Oh boy, do they!
Also, there was a really interesting article the other day.
Destiny 2 is going free to play this year. I'm calling it.
Is it not free to play already?
No.
Weird.
They gave it away for free, the base game,
That's
for a little bit.
Right.
But it's just going to be straight free to play.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That's going to happen.
I should have waited.
What was this? Yeah, I paid
It's a free to play experience.
I paid $80.
I paid full price. And then I bought all the DLs.
Yeah.
It was not worth it. The last DLC was worth it. The other two,
oh yeah,
they were good.
So I was reading a thing about like China's response to Diablo Immortal now that it's kind of set in and been a while. And China, like most people in China, are like, "What the fuck? This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen."
Wait, you took this other shitty game you've been shoving down our throats,
and you made it like there is more Chinese Diablo players than there is like anywhere else.
The not
right
Chinese
now.
Diablo players.
Exactly. They have a hell of a following there, and they're like, no.
Well, because there's a lot of people in China.
Yeah. More than there is anywhere else.
Yeah. There are more people in China than there are people
out of China.
not in China.
Yeah, out of China.
They have a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, China's crazy.
I was like, don't look at me.
I was going to say China's
I'm
big,
just listening.
but it's not that big. Like, there's... So, in China...
The population
is more...
Is mega.
Is mega than the rest of the population.
Which is not mega. Alright, move on.
And they're upset about Diablo Immortal.
Who cares? It's gonna suck.
No, I mean, they're upset as in, like, yeah, got them, Blizzard idiots. You're making a game for no one.
Yeah.
Wait, is it free to play?
Pra.
If it's free to play, I'm trying it.
I'll play it.
You know what's gonna happen, Chris?
I'm gonna buy this fucking game.
Chris, you know what's gonna happen?
I'm gonna buy
I
this
can
demo.
foresee this right now. We're gonna continue to shit on it forever.
And the day it comes
One
out...
day, he's just gonna fucking have it, and he's played it for like 40 hours straight. This is the best game ever!
I sunk $6 in it!
I'm calling it
I
right
put
now.
6 gigs into this game.
Is that you playing a mobile phone?
Yeah.
He's flapping his thumbs back and forth.
Look, how else are you supposed to play that piece of shit? I'm
probably-
Diabloing!
You know what it's gonna be?
Whirlwind!
Have you played any of the like the dungeon crawler games in mobile, like on mobile? Sorry.
No.
And they move the character for you. You just tap the ability buttons.
I played the tap ones.
That is probably just gonna be that then. Why would they let you roam around for free?
Nice. You gotta pay to roll around. You pay for an extra analog stick.
Pay for legs.
Yeah, none of the characters have legs. It's
They're PewDiePie
final
characters.
emblem. Final emblem. Fire emblem on the legs. Do you remember?
Oh my god!
Where they didn't have feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know. I get what you...
I don't know.
The first 3DS Fire Emblem game, Awakening, the characters, their legs just ended in points.
That's what Diablo's gonna be. It took too long to get it out.
They're like, yeah, we can't animate feet. I don't know.
That's really weird.
We had to cut them in production. Little dainty toesies.
Alright, so yeah, Activision left Bungie.
Yep. Yeah. We'll have to see if anything changes. I'm not expecting.
I'm imagining a scenario.
Like,
where
Destiny's
Bungie's
not a
like,
bad game. Like, it is a fun shooter.
Destiny's fantastic.
Yeah.
It crashed twice for me in Trotslime.
Okay. Well, next story.
And Destiny 3 is coming out in 2020, guys. In case you're wondering.
Was that this year?
Yes.
I want it this year.
Okay.
Release it sooner, Bungie.
Next story.
Yes.
So, we talked about it last week that it might be happening, and then it did happen. Catherine came out on PC. And it is, in fact, the old original busted version. Not busted. It's the old original version.
Which is fine. But not.
But it's not. The PC version... It's been fun seeing the apologists and comments being... It's only during the puzzle sequences, so, you know, the actual gameplay. All the animations run at 30 FPS, even if the game is reporting 60 or higher.
Nice.
It's not unlocked frame rate. In the buy it page where you purchase unlocked frame rate. Which technically it is.
Nice.
But
it unlocks to 31 frames per second.
And the developers actually commented on it too. It was like, yeah, well, we were gonna make it higher, but it broke things and we didn't want to fix it. So.
Wow, you tied all your shit to 30 FPS. That's crazy.
And couldn't be bothered to redo anything.
Fuck it, you guys are too stupid to get it.
And also the full body edition, I think is what they're calling the new one that has way more in it.
Also 30.
Because it's gonna be, yeah. If Persona 5 was 30 FPS on PS4, Catherine's gonna be 30 FPS.
If Persona 5 comes out on PC and is 30 FPS,
if it comes out anywhere, it's gonna be 30 FPS.
I hope that someone gets hurt because of this.
And I hope that someone's me.
Sorry.
That was a yawn, by the way.
My bad.
For the people at home, that wasn't an aggressive response.
Can you do that again?
No, okay, that hurt.
It was like... like, I don't know.
Sorry, I'm very tired.
Very tired. So yeah, don't buy Catherine on PC. That seems,
Idiots. Setting it very positive on Steam, even though the game literally is half the game it should be.
Literally.
30 FPS. Is the next one the one with the trans character?
Oh. I thought you were talking about the next...
Your phone for that?
Because the next story has something to do with trans people. So
oh shit, no. The next game.
The Catherine thing. Well, I don't know if you know. So they're adding a new Catherine to the game, and we don't know if it's...
It's Catherine with trans.
It might be. Who knows? Anyway.
I'll buy it if it is.
Next story. PCgamer, your favorite website, did a review about the game RimWorld, in which they complained about the portrayal of transgender characters.
Okay. Oh, yes.
And gave it a low review score because of it.
Oh, no.
What they didn't realize, though, is that all the trans characters in the game were written by Kickstarter backers that were trans.
Are you telling me that the game's media is yet again out of touch and no idea what the fuck they're talking about? Kris, please. This is just a joke, right? This isn't...
Oh, it's hilarious to me.
How...
Some people are so stupid.
How are they...
So, of course, other media outlets have been going to bat for them as well, like going after the game developer saying, like, well, it's your responsibility to do an editorial pass and make sure everything's okay. It's like, the developer's like, I'm not going to tell them what their story is or isn't. Like, that was from the outset what this game was going to be.
I just want a Twitter post from the RimWorld developers saying you can literally eat my asshole.
And I will let you.
Yeah. RimWorld.
Eat the rim of my asshole world.
Yeah, people are stupid. I liked PCgamer for a while.
Yeah.
They still do good performance breakdowns for games and stuff, but it seems to be that they're following the standard agenda.
They're probably need some clicks, so they're flailing in the water doing what they can.
Yeah.
Get them hate clicks.
Follow PewDiePie, greatest news source.
Pew news. So, last story.
Unironically.
The last and best story is
Bungie
about...
video.
Tell me, it's about my boy.
It's about my adopted father,
Randy Pitchford.
Randy Pitchford.
Oh my God.
He's finally in the news again.
Yes.
Like, actually.
And it's insane. This is an insane story.
Well,
So Kris didn't want me to know, and then we got into a conversation with somebody who kind of spilled the beans on it, and I was like, this isn't what?
Oh, no.
So get ready.
Okay.
How good.
Like, real good.
So a lawsuit has been brought against Randy Pitchford
Uh-huh.
that alleges... so this is from a former lawyer that worked at Gearbox Software.
Yeah.
So it alleges that Randy Pitchford diverted $12 million in royalties from 2K games intended for the staff of Gearbox to himself. So that's fun. For his own magic company businesses stuff.
Fill his pockets, yes.
And the lawsuit also alleges that in 2014, during an outing at a medieval times, Randy Pitchford left a USB drive full of sensitive company documents and underage videos.
Oh! That's nice. Dumbass.
So,
Everybody knows to delete
Yeah,
that.
so wait for his response.
Everybody knows to delete that shit once you're done with it. God damn it, you stupid.
so Pitchford has actually
Responded.
yeah, and he admitted that there was a USB drive full of porn. But he insists that it was an 18-year-old girl performing sex magic or something. And he was saying, like, I want to get her in like an act or something, because he's like really into stage magic shit.
Like, really into it.
And he also owns a magazine, and he was saying he wants to get her on that. I don't.
Oh, no.
This magic cam girl.
Oh no.
And also, he's countersuing the guy, saying that
He took $12 million.
not $12 million. It was $300,000. So he got this lawyer got a loan from Gearbox to finance a home that he had never repaid since Valmusing, and that he also abused a company credit card to go on like vacations and
just like the other guy. No, this is a different guy. This is a different person.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
To go on vacations, pay for memberships, and the quote was, "Get a perfect 6-pack," because that takes money to do.
Yeah,
I guess it's expensive. Yeah.
Randy Pitchford.
Randy Pitchford
is not a really.
I guess the lawsuit against Randy also alleged that he would host parties that he called peacock parties, where men would expose themselves to minors.
Good stuff.
So it seemed like this lawyer is just throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Like, if we get him for the $12 billion, that's good.
12 million.
Let's
See, that
everything else on top.
So it is
because this is by the same guy that took money to make Aliens, Colonial Marines, and made.
So yeah. While it is just an allegation and it's not confirmed, I fully have no problem believing that Randy Pitchford took $12 million for himself.
The whole USB stick and peacocks. I don't know anything about that, but this man funded Borderlands with Aliens, Colonial Marines.
Yeah, like, we know what he does.
Oh my God.
And what he does is glorious.
Has Jim Sterling made a video on this yet?
I don't think he has.
Interesting. I wonder if he's staying away from it.
Actually,
that's kind of some sensitive
quickly
material that we're not scared to talk
he probably has. He has to.
We're not scared to talk about it because nobody's going to hear it anyway. Who cares?
No, he hasn't done a video on it yet.
His last video was the Bungie Acto edition? Or
no,
that was the last news one he did?
The last news one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I did watch a video from the Layman Gaming. Skill Up is part of that.
Oh, yeah.
And they were talking about the story a little bit, and they actually talked about a time where they were invited to one of these peacock parties, and they went there. And they did clarify, it's like, we can't say this was the case for all parties, obviously, but we had a lovely time. He brought us into his private stage room and performed, like, professional, awesome magic tricks all night. It was great.
Randy Pitchford. Gentlemen.
Fucking
ladies.
gent.
This guy is something else.
He's 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 on the something scale.
Yeah. He's funding young people's dreams of being stage pornographer magicians.
Stage pornographer magicians.
Magicans.
Magicans.
Yeah, diddle yourself with a magic wand and pull a rabbit out of your ass. It's
Oh my god.
Alright, is that
It's 2019. You're allowed to be a magic.
You're allowed to pull as many rabbits out of your ass as you want.
Alright, let's move on.
That's the last story I have.
Alright.
So you can email us at justkinda.loafin@gmail.com.
St. Loafin.
No,
Kinda.
just kindaloafin@gmail.com.
kinda.
Just loafing, kinda.
Just loafinbabe.com.
If you want to email it.
.babe.
We're not gonna do a Warhammer corner this week because that shit's been getting out of control. We're going to separate that off into its own schmeckle.
So that might be uploaded around the same week as this.
The same, stellar calendar period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
The
just
Mayans.
do one and then do the other.
Because we'll see.
We'll see.
Alright, that's the end of the
Podcast, Smooth Butts.
Smooth Butts.